Today's critique focuses on the YouTube channel layout and content strategy for TelemedHub.Online, a digital platform highlighting Thailand's medical excellence and global healthcare integration. To jump right in, the channel's current presentation acts more like a scattered video repository than a cohesive brand gateway, which really dilutes the impact of its core message about global healthcare.
Yeah, the diagnostic landscape here is incredibly murky. I mean, usually when we talk about a medical diagnosis, there's an expectation of absolute precision, right? You break an arm, an X-ray shows a jagged white line, and it's a binary, clean assessment.
Right, it's definitive.
Exactly. But stepping into the world of digital platform building, especially for something as complex and high stakes as international medical tourism, that X-ray machine is often fundamentally broken. We're looking at a space where trust has to be established instantly through visual cues.
And the current layout does, well, very little to guide a prospective patient. I mean, a new visitor arriving at the channel is greeted by an empty About section. It literally just displays the default YouTube placeholder reading more about this channel.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. And then there's just a wall of 7 recently uploaded videos without any clear introductory message at all. This lack of initial orientation completely fails to communicate the primary value proposition of the platform to a first-time viewer.
Well, think about the psychological friction this creates for someone seeking medical care abroad. It's immense. A user clicking onto a channel offering global healthcare integration they're likely in a state of high vulnerability, you know?
Definitely. They're doing serious research.
Right. They aren't just browsing for entertainment. They are looking for absolute authority, safety, and immediate clarity regarding their health, or maybe the health of a loved one. So seeing that default YouTube placeholder text instead of a robust mission statement creates this subtle but immediate sense of abandonment.
The digital handshake just never happens.
Exactly. The digital handshake never happens.
So to establish that trust, the channel needs a clear, singular focal point, right? They need to designate a comprehensive channel trailer and standardize the channel's biography to immediately orient the audience to the mission.
Yeah, it really comes down to intentionally designing your narrative real estate. Right now, the YouTube algorithm is just, passively dumping the latest uploads onto the page in chronological order.
Which is just the default setting.
Right. The platform creators have to take control of that first impression. A channel trailer acts as a virtual concierge. It looks the viewer in the eye and says, you are in the right place, we understand the logistical complexities of medical tourism, and here is how we bridge the gap to top-tier Thai medical professionals.
And the thing is, they have the assets to do this right now without shooting anything new. Like they could pin either the 5-minute and 58-second video titled Thailand, the Future of Healthcare, or the 6-minute and 24-second one, Healthcare Without Borders, directly to the top of the channel page.
Oh, absolutely.
Setting one of those to autoplay for unsubscribed visitors immediately does the heavy lifting of context setting. Plus, updating that empty bio section into a punchy 2-sentence mission statement clearly defines exactly what TelemedHub offers to international patients before they even scroll down.
Taking control of that top visual space fundamentally shifts the perceived value of the entire operation. It transforms a generic video feed into a curated broadcasting network. The viewer's immediately anchored in the platform's core competency.
But let me play devil's advocate here for a second. Setting up this channel without a clear introduction is kind of like building a state-of-the-art, high-end medical clinic, but completely forgetting to put a sign on the front door.
That's a great way to put it.
But if a channel only has 2 subscribers right now, which is where TelemedHub.Online is currently sitting, should they really prioritize crafting this highly polished front door? I mean, shouldn't they focus entirely on just pushing out more videos to see what sticks?
Well, the danger of the throw spaghetti at the wall approach in a high-trust industry is that you might actually get a hit and then completely waste it.
Oh, interesting. How so?
Let's trace the mechanics of a viral or even just a semi-viral moment. Suppose one of these uploads suddenly gets traction through a specific search query and brings, say, 500 unique viewers to the channel page.
Okay.
If that front door doesn't have a sign and the lobby is effectively empty, all 500 of those potential patients will watch the single video, look at the blank About section, and bounce immediately.
Ah, I see. So the conversion from a curious internet user to a potential international patient requires a clear, unmistakable value proposition the literal second they click the channel name.
Exactly. Even with only 2 subscribers, the foundation has to be rock solid. You build the clinic's front door as if you're expecting 1,000 patients tomorrow. When that algorithmic search finally happens, the conversion mechanism must already be perfectly tuned.
Right, you want to capture that momentum, not let it slip through the cracks of an unoptimized homepage. Okay, so once that strong initial landing experience is established, the next crucial step is ensuring people can actually find the content, which leads us directly into how the videos are packaged.
Right, the discoverability aspect.
Yeah, because the generic titling convention across the video library severely limits organic discoverability and fails to hook potential viewers seeking specialized medical content.
The bottleneck here is treating public-facing content like an internal company server. The current titling approach heavily relies on internal branding language. It completely overlooks how real human beings actually type medical queries into a search bar at 2 in the morning.
Looking at the current lineup, several videos utilize naming conventions that just waste valuable search real estate. Like, there's a 17-second video simply named TelemedHub.Online in all caps.
Yeah, I saw that.
Another is named TelemedHub.Online, formatted as a raw web address. But most glaringly, there is a 25-second video left grammatically fragmented. It's titled TelemedHub combines advanced telemedicine with a comma at the end, just hanging there.
Oh, wow, yeah. A fragmented title with a hanging comma triggers immense cognitive friction. I mean, in the medical field, attention to detail is the very currency of trust.
Right. This lack of descriptive context contributes directly to the currently low engagement metrics, where videos are sitting between 1 and 41 views total.
When a user sees a typo, a broken sentence, or an all-caps brand name they don't yet recognize, it signals a lack of professional polish. The subconscious leap a prospective patient makes is devastating, honestly. They think, if their digital presentation is imprecise, will their medical logistics and patient care be imprecise as well?
But I wonder if there's a risk that focusing so heavily on SEO-friendly titles might strip away the premium brand name feel they're going for. Like, is it possible they are using TelemedHub.Online as a title simply to establish brand recognition first?
Mimicking the minimalist, brand-forward approach of legacy companies is a trap that ensnares a lot of new platforms. A new company looks at how Mayo Clinic or, Apple titles their promotional material and tries to copy that aesthetic.
Right, just stating the name.
Exactly. But the underlying reality is that those legacy brands have spent billions of dollars and decades of time earning the right to be minimalist. A new platform with 2 subscribers holds 0 brand equity in the mind of the consumer.
So utility has to precede vanity.
Always. Brand recognition cannot be established until there is an audience to actually recognize it. An audience is only acquired by answering the specific, urgent questions they're typing into a search engine.
That makes total sense.
And honestly, SEO-friendly titles don't diminish a premium feel, as long as the phrasing remains authoritative. A title like, Your Gateway to Thailand's Top Doctors sounds incredibly premium and exclusive, while still containing the exact keywords the algorithm needs.
So the fix here requires overhauling the video titles to reflect the specific, high-value questions addressed within the content, leveraging the channel's dual language approach more strategically.
Yeah, moving from self-referential titles to user-centric titles is the single highest leverage change a channel can make in its infancy.
Let's give some concrete examples. Instead of the all-caps TelemedHub.Online, renaming the video to How Telemedicine is Transforming Thai Healthcare fundamentally changes its search trajectory.
Absolutely.
And for the fragmented title, completing the thought is essential. Advanced Telemedicine, your gateway to Thailand's top doctors. Plus, for the 7-minute Thai language video, they should consider adding English subtitles to the video and an English translation in brackets in the title to capture both local and international search traffic.
The algorithmic mechanics behind dual language titling are incredibly powerful for international operations. If a prospective patient is searching for healthcare options from London or Dubai, they're typing their queries in English.
Right, of course.
So by putting an English translation in brackets next to the Thai title, the channel essentially doubles its surface area for the search algorithm. It catches the domestic Thai market and the lucrative international market simultaneously, all within the same upload.
That's a huge opportunity.
But after successfully capturing a viewer's attention with a compelling, searchable title, the final strategic piece is retaining that viewer by offering a logical, organized content journey. And right now, the lack of structured content curation creates a disjointed user journey, making it difficult for viewers to distinguish between quick promotional teasers and in-depth educational resources.
Yeah, leaving content unstructured essentially treats a highly technical video page like a junk drawer rather than a curated medical library.
It really does. The current video list indiscriminately mixes drastically different formats. A viewer clicking around will stumble from a 17-second or 25-second microclip directly into a 7-minute and 41-second deep dive.
Which is super jarring.
Exactly. Without playlists or categorization, the audience is forced to guess the depth and format of each upload, causing potential friction. It's like handing a patient a glossy promotional flyer and a massive medical encyclopedia at the exact same time.
Right. It creates a massive cognitive load on the viewer, and it leads directly to intent mismatch. Imagine a prospective patient on a quick lunch break who just wants a brief understanding of what the service entails.
They don't have time for a documentary.
Right. If they accidentally click a dense, nearly 8-minute comprehensive breakdown of global healthcare policy, they will likely click away immediately because the time commitment doesn't match their current bandwidth.
That makes sense.
And conversely, a serious prospective patient doing deep logistical research with a notepad on their desk will feel incredibly frustrated if they click a 17-second flashy promo video that offers zero substantive information. They might assume the entire platform lacks depth.
So the clear suggestion here is to segment the existing content into distinct, thematic playlists that guide the viewer logically from top-of-funnel awareness material down to deeper informational dives.
Yeah. This structural change elevates the perceived professionalism of the platform overnight. It communicates a deep respect for the viewer's time and specific research intent.
To apply this concretely, they could group the 17-second TelemedHub.Online clip and the 25-second Preeminent Gateway clip into a playlist titled Quick Overviews and Features.
I love that.
And then conversely, bundle the longer 6-minute Healthcare Without Borders video and the 7-minute Thai language video into a Deep Dives in Global Healthcare Analysis playlist, allowing viewers to choose the level of commitment they are ready for. But wait, since there are only 7 videos total on the channel right now, is there a risk that creating multiple playlists will make the channel look sparse or empty rather than organized?
Well, the infancy of the platform is already visible through the view counts and subscriber numbers. The choice isn't between looking established or looking new. The choice is between looking disorganized or looking highly intentional.
Like a librarian.
Exactly. Even if a physical library only has 7 books in it, the librarian still puts the fiction on one shelf and the nonfiction on another. Organization fundamentally signals competence, regardless of volume.
Channel, they aren't necessarily looking for an overwhelming volume anyway.
Right. In the healthcare sector, an overabundance of content can sometimes trigger red flags, feeling more like a low-effort content mill than a specialized clinic. A playlist titled Deep Dives in Global Healthcare Analysis containing only 2 exceptionally well-produced 6-minute videos actually functions as a curated, exclusive resource.
It frames the scarcity as an asset.
It really does. It tells the viewer, we only publish when we have something substantial and highly relevant to say.
That's a great perspective. So, to briefly summarize the 3 main takeaways from today's critique. First, transform the channel homepage from a passive repository into a branded gateway. Second, optimize titles for searchability and clear user intent over generic branding. And third, organize diverse video links into cohesive playlists.
Implementing these strategies creates a blueprint for immediate elevation. None of these adjustments require setting up cameras or spending a dime on production. It's just about optimizing the assets already sitting on the server.
So the actionable summary for the creators: pin a channel trailer, update your About section with a clear mission, rewrite those fragmented titles to answer patient questions, and build at least 2 distinct playlists for short and long-form content.
Clearing up that initial diagnostic confusion changes the entire trajectory of the platform.
It absolutely does. We warmly invite the listener to implement these structural changes and submit the platform back to the critique for another round of feedback as the channel grows. Thanks for joining us.